Hey, what is going on YouTube? Up and Adam here, and today I have another Madden 21 video for you. Alright, so today is going to be talking about a coin making method that is no risk. You're going to profit like almost every single time. I've done this method a whole lot and I have not like lost on it. I have not taken a loss on it. I've always profited every single time I have done it. There is a certain thing that you need to do in order to actually profit from it, and I will go through the different steps. Obviously this changes this can change as new sets come into the store and into the game and all that fun stuff. So you're going to want to stick around for the entire video because I have a really good tip halfway through, or probably like towards the end of the video, where it's going to make you quite a bit of coins, because it did this morning for me when the new promo dropped this morning. So I made quite a bit of coins. I'm going to show you how I did that, but also I'm going to go through the method that, especially if you're new to the game, just getting into it, you have some time and you want to get through it. I have a really good coin making method. You've probably seen it a lot, but I have my own ways of doing it, and it seems to be really profitable for me. So let's jump right into it. But before we do that, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those noti bells on. If you want more tips and tricks and all that, make sure you jump into my Discord. The link will be down below in the comments. So go in, get in there. We made a lot of coins this morning because we were chatting in the Discord, and I was able to tell you what to do. Because some of the methods that I talk about, I don't really post on YouTube, because if you don't do it at that moment, it's kind of like time sensitive, and if you don't do it at that moment, it's gone by time I would post it. So that's why I don't post those ones. But if you want to get in on that, make sure to get into that Discord. The link will be down below. I would love to have you in there. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so as you can see, my coin stack is all right. It's fine. But the first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the get a player method. Okay, so get a player method is obviously the most, like, the safest and most profitable coin making method out there. It does take some time. So like the time to coins, it alters. It depends on what you pull and what you do with your pulls. All right, so what I do is I open about 50K to about 100K worth. I like to do as many as I can in one sitting if possible. I know it is time consuming, but what I do sometimes is just like have the PlayStation up and watch a show while I'm just opening getter players. I know it's a slow grind, but there is lots of profit in this. So all you gotta do is open a bunch of these. Like I said, open about 100K if you can, if you have that coinage to do. If not, if you don't have the coins yet, go back and watch some of my past YouTube videos. Especially if you have no coins, the legend solos are still profitable, especially if you're new to the game. Go and do that. There's a little tip for you. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but go into the legend solos, do the solos on like 1 star, 2 stars, whatever you want. Get the power card from those legends, and then you can sell those for coins, and you can start on this method. Okay, so it's just like pretty much to get you there. So basically, you're going to rip all these. The reason why they are so good now is that they spit out elites, they spit out high golds, low golds, so that's why it's really good. I get way more golds and elites than I do silver players. So I was exchanging earlier and I had way more golds and elites from this rather than silver. So definitely going to be profitable, because these high golds are going for at least 1,000 coins, easy, probably even more. So very good. You're going to want to open as many as you can. I'm not going to do all of them on video here because it's going to take a really long time, but here's what you can do with them. Here, another gold, another high gold. Perfect. So I've also pulled platinum cards. I pulled the 50 fresh players out of it. So there is lots of coins to be made. Okay. So again, I'm not going to go through this in super detail, but what I do, and this is my method with it. But again, there's a lot of alternate ways to do this with the get up players, but this is what I like to do, and this is what really works for me. So I would go into the sets. I would go into the exchange sets here, and I'm going to do my silvers, my low silvers to high silvers. However, the biggest thing here is what you need to take away from it, okay? A lot of people don't talk about this, but there is some profit in some of these silvers. I was selling some silvers, especially for the theme teams. So if you can find like the middle linebacker on the Cowboys, if you pull the middle linebacker from the Cowboys, he was selling for like, I literally sold him for 18,000 coins when Deion Sanders came out. The out of position Deion Sanders came out because people wanted that Cowboys theme team, and I was able to take advantage of that. There's other ones, like, so look for Cowboys players, look for Seahawks players, Raiders, especially 49ers, the Cardinals, a lot of them have some nice silvers that people need to build their theme team. So it definitely is, there is some profit to be made there. So if I know it's a little bit longer, but if you just check those teams, quickly check their prices before you put them into the set. If they're selling for more than 2,000 coins, I put them in the set. If they're selling for under like 1,000, then I throw them into, sorry. If they're selling for more than 2,000, you want to actually sell them. But if they're selling for like under 1,000 coins, I just put them into the set and exchange up, okay? So definitely have a look at those important theme teams right there, okay? So then you can put them in there. You're going to want to put your high silvers into the low gold, but same thing. Some of these high silvers are also going for quite a bit of coins, okay? I can probably go check what Zach Allen is going for. Who else could be profitable here? Chargers are okay. But there's some teams that, especially, yeah, so 49ers, that won't be worth too much. But a lot of like the ends, middle linebackers, especially the positions that they don't really have much depth to it, those are going for quite a bit. So yeah, definitely want to go check those prices out before you throw them in. Oh, the Washington football team is, sorry, I know he's not on the Washington football team, but he has a uniform. They have a really good theme team, so people are looking for cards there. So again, check your low silvers, okay? So yeah, you're going to put them in here. I'll show you a couple here. I'm just going to throw teams that I know that are not worth much. All right, you could open that, all good. And you can pull some nice power-ups. Some of the power-ups are going for quite a bit of coins. Okay, and then here's the thing. This is what these are. So there's two ways to do it. I still personally like putting them into this set right here, the 75 to 79. Overall, I know it takes one extra than the Superstar MVP, but there is a chance of pulling some nice power-ups. But you also can pull some of those frozen hot cocoa players where they're selling for, some of them are selling for like 20K, 15K. Some of them are selling for 60. I sold a Jonnu Smith a couple days ago for like, I think 55K, something like that. So there's profit to do there. Again, this one, if you go into the Superstar MVP, it takes less, and you can do some things with that as well. So again, there's different variations to this method, but what I like to do is you can do this one, and this is not a problem at all. You could put them in here and put all your 76s into Team of the Weeks, and then all your 77s to 79 into the 50. That's what I've been doing. But I like the high gold ones too, just because you have a chance to pull some nice cards from there. So if you get any 75 and 76s, any 75 and 76s I've been putting into the Team of the Week 1 or Week 2. All right, any 75 or 76s I've been putting in here and hoping I pull like an 82 or an 86, because you can definitely start putting them into the team standouts, because we saw that Calvin Ridley got a card today and his prices went right up. I was able to build them because I had this all set up. I didn't use my Team of the Week cards. I literally was using the gap method, and I was able to build Calvin Ridley, sold him and his power up, his 89 and his power up for over 100K. Very, very easy. All right, so that's what I do with my 75 to 76s, and then my 77s to 79s are going into these the 50 fresh players. It does take quite a long time, but I expect us to get really, really good cards coming on Friday, so that's why I'm prepped with getting these set up. Okay, so that's the first method. That's what I like to do. Again, make sure you look at some cards. Some of them are selling for a lot, especially the low silvers and high silvers. All right, so make sure to keep an eye on that. All right. Here is the next tip I'm going to share with you. This one will require you to have some coins, have some training, have some snow before the next drop of Ghost of Madden, okay, or the outer position. So as you can see here, we got some new things in the store. We got some training rerolls. Sorry, we had the training rerolls before, but we got some new snow rerolls. We had this 88 plus snow reroll for the 88 plus Ghost of Future. Is an L. Complete L. Was not good, okay? I tried it. I lost some coins on it. But here is where I made a bunch of coins. With this 84 plus out of position pack. It only works within like the first 30 to 40 minutes of it dropping, of a new out of position player dropping. So we got Calvin Johnson free safety. All right. So if you go and look at the sets here, we got this out of position right here. All right, this Calvin Johnson, you need these pieces, right? So any of these new pieces, all right, so I'm not joking. I can show you what I sold these cards for. Big Ben, if you pulled Big Ben out of this, I was selling him for 65,000. He's still going for 40K. That's way above an 87 at this point, all right? I think I pulled a couple of these ones. Landon Collins, I think I was selling them for 85K. All right, so the new cards are going for quite a bit. So this might still be a little bit profitable, even though this one's a little bit less, the 84 here. 16K, still not a bad break. What I was doing was I was getting my snow for about 4 coins per, and I'll show you how I was doing that. So I was getting my snow for that cheap because I was buying, not here, sorry, oops, Ghost of Madden. I was buying this one card right here. I was buying, I can't show you. I was buying this 90 overall Jamil Dean. He was a 90 overall, and I was getting him for 45,000 coins or under, and that was literally 4 coins per snow. So if you do that math, right? If you do that math right there, 4 coins per training, and each out of position pack was costing, it cost 5,500 snow. That cost about 22,000 a pack. Let me show you what I was selling some cards for. So basically each pack would cost 22,000. You pull a Big Ben or any of the new cards, you were making some coins back. So let me show you. So look, these are the cards these are my auctions. I actually sold these ones. So I started selling Big Ben at the end for about 44, 45, but you can see here, 60, 66, 66 sold. I also pulled the 93 Adoree Jackson, was selling him for 190. His price has come down since then, but as soon, look, hype right here. As soon as the Landon Collins going for 83,000 coins, okay? So there was a lot of profit, especially early on, because these prices were really high at the time. So that's going to be their, and it looks like we're going to get one more out of position player. They had a graphic yesterday that had Deion Sanders, and then they had the Calvin, and then there was something blocked out, like there was going to be one more. So this is going to happen at least one more time, I assume, unless that's a different kind of set, and maybe that's like an exchange. I'm not too sure. But if there is another out of position player that I do expect to be one more, there could be some profit there again. So you're just going to make sure when they're going to come out, have your snow ready and do that immediately. If you can be on the first half an hour, you will most likely profit from that. All right. I made all my coins back from what I lost in the Ghost of Madden Future rolls, plus more. I made about, like, after losing some on the Ghost of Madden Future rolls and then doing this out of position, I made about, I think, about 300 or 400,000 coin profit. I still have a couple of I did pull a couple of Adoree Jacksons, but again, I think I pulled 3, to be honest, because it was new. Like, I got 1, 2, and I already sold 1, and I didn't buy them. I did not purchase them. They're from a pack. I think it does say it from there, doesn't? Yeah, it says pack opening. You can see over there under history. Him and the other one are also from the packs that I did pull. But yeah, we do have a bunch of the snow ready to go for next time as well. So we're ready and to go. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those noti bells on for more Madden coin tips. All right, definitely join the Discord because we got a lot of stuff going on in there. And yeah, let's take advantage of the market, right? The ups and downs. All right, anyways, have a good one. I will catch you very, very soon. Peace.